my gosh, it works! What's up, Goob gang? It's your boy, Goob, and today I have a really exciting video for you guys. So today I'm going to be starting a project that a few other BEYTubers are also working on. So this is kind of like a challenge / competition with a few other BEYTubers. So it's Illinic, BoltoMS, SirScooty86, and me. So basically, the challenge is to try to make a cardboard Beyblade, and we're going to have the viewers decide whose cardboard Beyblade is the best. If you guys are subscribed to BoltoMS, you probably already have seen that he's made a couple cardboard Beyblades in the past. So he kind of has an upper hand, and I've never made a cardboard Beyblade ever, and I don't know how it's going to go because I don't do many mods. I really don't do that type of stuff. I don't think I'm going to be very good at this, but I'm going to try my best to make a cool cardboard Beyblade. So in front of me, I have the Beyblade that I'm using to base my design off. So this is Buster Xcalibur, and I chose this Beyblade because I really like attack types, and I really want to try to use the metal sword on the layer to give it an upper hand against, their other cardboard Beyblades that they're making. Whether this is going to work or not, I don't know. Hopefully it will. I've never made a cardboard Beyblade, so I'm a little nervous. The first thing I'm going to do is take apart my Excalibur because I need to be able to get the sword out of here to use it on the cardboard Beyblade. And I'm using a pizza box because I needed some cardboard, and pizza boxes are a pretty good source of cardboard. So first, let's take apart this layer. Pretty much the plan for this, make the layer all cardboard except for the metal sword, which I will take out of this and put on my cardboard Beyblade. Then I'm going to keep this as it is. I'm going to actually use this exact piece, and then I'll also make the driver cardboard, and I'll glue this onto this and have this piece be sandwiched in between it, but this won't have any glue on it, so I can take it apart and still use this piece after I'm completely done with the project. So the first thing we're going to have to do is take this piece apart because it actually is screwed together, and I need to get the sword out and I also need to make the layer into two pieces. So the Beyblade layers use these, what are these called? Triangular screws. They have triangular screws, and some of the screwdrivers that we have, they're triangular, but they're too pointy, and they don't really catch on to the edges of the screw. So we had to file down one of them, and now it is working fine. So now we're going to take apart this layer. There are the three pieces. So I finished the outlines. They aren't great, but hopefully they'll be good enough. Obviously this Beyblade isn't going to look exactly like Buster Xcalibur because I can't get all the depths of the Beyblade in the cardboard. I mean, it would be, it's possible, but it would be really hard, and I'm not very experienced with this, but I will try to integrate the sword into it because I think that's really important, and I think that'll really tie it together. So I cut the pieces out of the cardboard. It was extremely hard. I didn't have an X-Acto knife. I had to use this box cutter, which wasn't a very good idea because it was really hard to cut. So this is basically what it looks like right now. So this is one piece, and this is the other piece which broke in half, but it'll be fine. It's gonna be like this. when I glue it back together. And this is going to go, the metal piece is going to go in between the two pieces. And I also still need to cut out holes here for the launcher to go in. But the hole's already cut on this one. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back to show you guys what that looks like. So I cut a hole right here on this part of the piece so that part of the sword can kind of sit lower on the cardboard. And now I'm going to color this piece blue because the original piece is blue. So I just used a hot glue gun to glue down the metal sword. So obviously I'm probably not gonna be able to get the sword back after making this Beyblade, but I think it'll be worth it. I can always buy another Buster Xcalibur, and it was pretty much the only option I had. So basically I glued both sides down, so you can see on the top of the sword it's glued, and then down at the end of the sword it's also glued on both sides. So hopefully that will dry soon, and then I can put on the top piece and it'll pretty much be done. So the layer of the Beyblade is done. Obviously it's not great. I'm not very good at making cardboard Beyblades, but it didn't come out too bad. So I got the metal sword on it. I had to glue it in because it wasn't gonna stay, and I glued on the top piece. It doesn't look that much like Buster Xcalibur, but it's close enough. Now I am going to make the driver. So we're about ready to put the Beyblade together. First I'll show you what I did to make the driver. So the driver did not come out as good as I hoped it was. I had this metal tip on it here to try to resemble like the metal tip on Buster Xcalibur. And then I just put like a bunch of pieces of cardboard together, and I topped it off with a dime because it fit pretty well through this hole in the disc, and also it adds a little bit of weight, I guess. Also, now this Beyblade is officially worth 10 cents. Before I put it together, I'm going to do a little touch up to the layer with the colors, because I think I could do a better job coloring it. Okay, so I did my best trying to color this thing in. I think this is about as good as it's going to get. Let's glue it together completely now. Obviously it's not going to be able to burst. Okay, it is all together, and I'm very concerned that this driver is going to break first launch because it's just really wobbly. If it does, I can probably fix it, but I'm a little skeptical whether this is going to work or not. It's a moment of truth here, whether it's going to actually launch or not. Uh-oh, the driver already fell off. So the driver already fell off. I'm gonna have to remake this piece because it was just a bad idea from the start. I finally fixed it. I put a new driver on it. I kind of made a new one. I think this one will work better. Hopefully it launches. No, it fell apart. Alright, test launch number 3. Oh my gosh, it works! It works! Thank God, I've been working on this thing all day. Woo! Now we gotta do a test battle. It's probably not gonna survive. Test battle will be against Storm Spriggan. We gotta start it off easy. I don't want to break it first round. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna redo that. I had to fix some stuff. Oh my god, dude, it's not gonna work. I can already tell.
Hello, darkness.
Oh my gosh, it broke. The layer broke. Alright, I think I'm done, guys. I've glued this thing like 5 different times, and I don't think it's gonna work. Tell me what you guys think about this thing in the comment section below. That's about it. I don't really know what else to say about it. tell me if you guys have ever tried to make a cardboard Beyblade 2. I definitely don't think I want to do it again. It was a lot of work, and it's not really worth it. You're better off just buying a Beyblade. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.